You're in a room, and everybody's eyes are on you, but not for the right reasons. You get looked at like you're some dead animal, or even worse, a criminal that deserves a death penalty. You look around and all you see are disgusting remarks from people, like, did that hurt? Why would you do that to yourself? Do you get discriminated against? Yeah, I get these questions every day. Body modification should not be discriminated against. People say it's rude, or you can't get a job because it's going to offend the people that you work with. But I don't believe that at all. First off, body modification is your own self-expression. And self-expression is protected by the First Amendment. Not only that, but self-expression not only is just tattoos and piercings, it's the way you do your hair, your makeup, the way you dress, you walk, you talk. All of that is your own self-expression. And self-expression is, without self-expression, life lacks spontaneity and joy. Without service to others, it lacks meaning or purpose. Without self-expression, there's really no way to show people who you are. Not only that, but with body modifications, you're just showing people what you believe in. Some people get tattoos for their religious beliefs. Some people get tattoos for a lost family member, or maybe just because they think it looks pretty. Either way, it's not harming you any. Not only that, but with body modifications, it does not change who you are. It does not change your character one bit. Whether you're a parent, or you're working as a lawyer, or a doctor, or even working for the army, your tattoos aren't going to make you any less of a person. Not only that, but people who have plugs like me can't get a job. Why? No one really knows. Just because they think that people won't want to come to wherever you work because of the way your ears look. And honestly, I don't see why, because, I mean, with my ears, I have a job, and people actually compliment me on them. But I guess people just don't really like them. They think that it's offending the people that you work with, and if you're doing customer service, you're some type of criminal because you have tattoos or you have piercings. But not only that, but like when you have tattoos, you can cover them up. I mean, on your arms, you can wear shirts. If you have some maybe on your face or your wrist that's too low, you can get cover up. There's Dermablend, and that's a Kat Von D, and they are both very pigmented concealers to go over even the darkest of inks. And along with Kat Von D, she says that she's very successful, and her whole entire body is covered, even her face. And she's made that thing just because she knows exactly what it's like to be discriminated against. Not only with tattoos, but there's many other people like The Rock, John Mayer, Angelina Jolie, and the top one is Kat Von D. They're all successful people. They're not discriminated against at all. They're all actresses and actors. I know Kat Von D also has a book out. She had her own TV show, LA Ink. She's a very well-known tattoo artist. She also has her own makeup line, clothing line. She's very successful, let alone so are these other people, and they all have tattoos. Some big, some small. They still have them, and they're not going away. Not only that, but when you get looked at differently, it kind of hurts to see that, or to hear, like, what do your parents think about you? And, I mean, my parents don't really like it. I mean, I know a lot of people's parents don't. But, I mean, it's who I am. It's who other people are. It's just a way of self-expression. And Other body modifications like plastic surgery or even bodybuilding, that's not discriminated against at all. People think that's normal. You can go get a nose job and nobody's going to look at you differently. But if you have a nose piercing, people are going to look at you completely different. Or if you get something else done, I mean, I know guys get hair put into their heads, but if they have like a tattoo on their head, that's completely different. But they can still get a job for getting plastic surgery. They can still get a job for having huge muscles. Why can't we when all we have is just ink in our skin? So today I told you all about body modification, the discrimination of it, and why you shouldn't be discriminated.